Good evening, guys. Just going to share this with a few groups. So just waiting for people to tune in to the video. If you are watching the video, please can you let me know that you can hear and see this, hear the quality of the microphone and see the image okay. So I'll just wait a moment or two. Hopefully people will find the video. I think Facebook has changed the algorithms a little bit lately, so it does appear that things are harder to find, really, especially in a spiritual community, is what we're hearing, and people have had posts taken down and all that jazz. So really, I feel when this kind of thing happens, this is really a real indicator that we're going through another big shift. Yeah. And so I will talk to that, but I'll just allow folks to gather for one more moment or two, and then we can hang out and see what unfolds. I was guided this morning, really, as people sort of find this space. I was guided this morning to do a channeling or some light language to support people at the moment with the themes of trust and truth. I feel with the intensity of last week's energy, from the middle of the week where we were working with the lunar eclipse, and then when we at the end of the week, the equinox, massive solar activity has really pummeled the energy fields, and it really feels like it has opened a veil, if you will, opened or opened a schism within our energy field. So what I'm hearing is, and the reason partly I'm posting today is because I keep seeing so much of the Diddy stuff popping up onto my feed at the moment. Once you kind of look at it once, everything appears to be it. So it's a big deal on the socials. Obviously, it's a big deal in Hollywood, and the unfolding of the of narratives of what has been hidden coming to the surface. So this, for me, says that there's been a shift. There has been an opening, a veil release, and that there's more truth to be seen. Now, we've always known that these times since the COVID years, that it was going to be a gradual drip feeding out, sometimes quicker, sometimes slower, of disclosures in many different forms. So most of you, the information that is now coming out in a more general sense, we have known for some time in that realm of Hollywood. Yeah. So nevertheless, it's still, I feel, causing a disturbance in the field of the collective, just because these are shocking revelations to some, and people that they hold dear in their hearts, they are now seeing in a different light. So this is where the truth and the trust come together and merge. And I sort of almost saw it as two T-squares in astrology. Two T-squares aligning up in the sky and showering down a sparkling code of light, diamond light, golden light, into our pillars. And it's this kind of energy, this kind of cosmic alignment in the skies above us that I feel is actually causing astrologically an infusion of this really fine code in gold and diamond. And this is opening up us up to our own personal truth. And obviously the truths are being seen elsewhere in the world also. But this truth is emerging, yeah? This truth is emerging. And this is also related to our own personal truth. So, and this is where the trust part comes in, because I feel many people are opening up to new levels of trust in themselves. But before that can really anchor in, which I feel like it's anchoring in, in the next 2 to 3 months, November-ish, yeah, November, December, that, you know, we have to go through yet another layer of the peeling away of the onion, peeling away of energies, of patterns that no longer are helpful for our evolution. So these patterns may have been in the shadow, may have been disconnected or split off from our consciousness, and they are now ready to come home. And so for some of us right now, it's a very uncomfortable kind of visceral, yeah, even the stomach churning, the heart palpitations, yeah, this whole visceral kind of opening of the energy within us to really become more soul-filled, soul light-filled, yeah. And to do that, we need to create more space. And so what is emerging is this clearing and cleansing of our neural pathways, our heart chakra, and the 7 chakras of the pillar, to really bring in this radical new alignment, which I feel has really was set at the equinox, yeah, set at the equinox. And that was a very powerful weekend. And this is allowing now a wobble to occur. This wobble can feel a little uncomfortable at the time because we are being taken off center. And this is because our whole body system is starting to realign in a new way. This eventually, when it's stable, will feel very relieving, very resource, very strengthening to our mind and our body. So in a nutshell, we're preparing for more resilience. We're preparing for a more potent container to hold the light. And as such, we are of service, holding space for others in this tumultuous time, yeah? So many are feeling a little spun out, spun off, exhausted because of the intensity of the energies. And this is part of that process of ascension, as we know. When the energies shift in a significant way, then it's very tricky sometimes for the mind not to react or get reactive. And that's where the trust comes in. I feel people are really been tested with trusting themselves. So much really core, deep foundational energies have been stirred. So base chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus are all been stirred up to release really a lot of 3D density. Now this is going to bring up very ancient trust issues. Yeah, it could be feeling alone, abandoned, separated from source. Quite a big theme right now is this feeling separated from self, separated from source. This also comes in the form of feeling doubt with your path, feeling doubt in yourself, feeling doubt in other. Yeah. So this energy is very prevalent because so much has been stirred up. So it's a lot. It's a lot to manage in the mind. It's a lot to manage in the energy body as we release a lot of these energies. So again, doing your favorite stretching, grounding, and purifying exercises is really going to support you during this time. Yeah. But enough preamble, I guess. Enough preamble. I do want to bring through a little bit of energy, a little bit of light language to support you in this unfoldment that we're in. And this is also a gift as a blessing for the collective consciousness. So anything that we do in this session, may it be flow out into the collective field and benefit all through the grids of the earth, through our own conduits. If you feel inspired to share this with other folks or in a group or whatnot, you may do, and I'll pop it on YouTube later. So you're more than welcome to pass it around if it feels beneficial. Yeah. So I will work with some different energies, different crystals to support this bodily shift, mind shift of trust and truth that we are unfolding within us, and the collective field is experiencing also. So this is really about coming back to self, owning your own innate wisdom, owning your own innate sovereignty, and knowing your truth and trusting deeply in that. So, and during times of change, of course, that is shaken and old energies come up to rebalance so that we can develop a deeper trust and a deeper truth in ourselves, yeah, and what we believe, yeah. So I came home to some beautiful new crystals that I'd ordered before I left to Cairns. So I thought I'd come and play tonight with some of them and see what comes through. Okay. So this one I posted out yesterday. So it's a golden pyrite heart. Yeah. Golden pyrite heart. Just magic. And this one I feel is really to stabilize the the heart space, because there's so much unfolding in the collective field right now with all the goings on in all the narratives that are about, that we really want to just soothe the heart, anchor in the Christ light. And I think what's happening, this unfoldment of the disclosure of Hollywood, etc., is really proof that the anti-Christic, if you want, Christos energies are being pushed out, yeah, pushed out severely. And this will bring to the surface all that is not that. And I think many are feeling that, and that's why there's a lot of ruffling of feathers. Yeah. So let us just now come back to the Christed heart within, knowing our foundation, knowing our strength, knowing the wisdom that we are, regardless of what is going on around us or what is unfolding on the world stage. So once again, take a breath. And allow this energy to wash over you like a wave of golden light or golden honey. Yeah. Shalabati kabarki, shalabati bakatiki, shalabati kabarki, shalabakur kapatataraki, shalabakatatakatiki, shalabati patakadaka, shalapatataraki, shalabargantatiki, shalabarkatututuraki, shalabarkar kakar kakar, shalabakar kakar kakar, shalabadikpatakandaka, shalabadikotadananaka, shalabakutututuraki, shalabadur katatatataki, shalakar, 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 shalakar. So just take a breath. So again, I'm seeing the 2 T-squares in the sky above, raining down golden and diamond frequencies through our pillars. That we have been so profoundly, it's like from the photon belt, raining down these high frequencies that are supporting a light infused shift of our consciousness. So this is impacting the mind, the mental realm. This is impacting the the seat of the ego, and also deeply into the heart chakra. So this is why so much is bubbling up and out at this time, because new energies are really infusing into our being, which is not going to leave any stone unturned. Yeah. So it is time for the truth to emerge. That is our own personal truth, and that is the truth that has been hidden from view in the collective field. So we're right on track. We're right on track. We're right on track. Okay. So I posted these a set of 3 rhodonite skulls on my crystals page, the Soul Magic Crystals page on Facebook today, and really inspired to work with these tonight. Rhodonite crystals, crystal skulls. First one is hear no evil. So he's kind of got his hands over his ears. Hear no evil. So these are these are these 3 transmissions that are to come with each of these skulls are for the senses, to shift distortion in the shift distortion in perception. So distortion in our own perception, because of course we all have lenses, how we see the world, dependent on our upbringing, dependent on our culture, dependent on sex, religion, blah, 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 blah. So this is to release veils. This is to release veils and to also protect against negative, nefarious influences, and to really hear no evil, but also to release the ear aspect or the hearing aspect to the purity of sound, Yeah. So again, just listen to this with open awareness and just see what unfolds as I make these 3 light language transmissions. And if you feel to share anything on the page, you may do, don't have to. Okay. So for the ears, for the sound, for your how you perceive sound as a being. So the sense of sound. This is also how you perceive frequency and what meaning you make of it also as the frequency shift. Yeah. Jibate kabaduyona ni buduna na kabatiana na kashati kabataragana ka. Jibate kabatiana na pukuyona na kipatokopayana na kaputuyana na ka. Janda de ke vajanda de ke. Janda de ke batikana de kabuyona na ki. Janda de ke patana ni yana na ki. Jana bukoyana na ki kanana na ka. Jana de ke de kiana. Jede de kiana. Jede de kiana kuto de ki. Shele patiti de yana na ka. Here with perfect awareness. And a golden symbol, language symbol has been if it feels safe and comfortable, imprinted into your auric field at the ear level. And this is to finally attune your hearing perception and protect it from harmful frequency, harmful distorted energy. Anti Christos energies. Yes. Bayi pati boyanda taka shukki ada shanta take botuti shanta take botatiki borkika tataki shanta tataki orkika andataki orkika andaraki orka atik andaraki kandaraki shelabatikku tatataka. So taking a breath, allowing that to settle. So we'll just go through the 3 skulls 3 perceptions of senses, one by one, and just a light language transmission for each, working with shifting, releasing distortions, and opening up to pure perception. Yeah. So that you can see the truth in yourself and the truth in the world. And so that you can trust in that truth and anchor that through the heart and the high heart in a profound knowing of who you are and what you are here to support unfolding at this time. Yeah. So, second one, see no evil. So again, Rodonite skull, got the pair of hands over the eyes. Yeah. So this guy, working with the sight. So we're talking about the 2 physical eyes, but also the third eye, the pineal. And again, we're working with light language to support clear sight, clear vision, releasing rigid views, releasing rigid views of how you see the world or how you see yourself, for that matter. So it's all a reflection. Jadrike budundrike batakantake batrike budundrike bandrike batandrake batrike trike patik bugianaka. Shivatika bananaka patotrike anaka patrike tike. Shitiko ki anaka bugianaka patakataki. Shalabayanaki patarakandaraki. Shalabayandaraki patatandaraki patadanaki. Shalapiandarako yo patanariki putadanaki. Shalapatataranaki taranaki. Shalapatananaki patananaki. Shalapatataranaki patananaki. Kukoyanaka, Shokananaka, Shokananaka, Botutotikana, Shididikananaka, Shididikananaka, Shibedikananaka, Kakatiki, Take a breath. So for the ears, for the eyes, yeah. And we'll also do one for the speech, yeah. Yeah. So this is where obviously this one has got a hand over the mouth, yeah. So where someone has been suppressed. So we're lifting off the suppression at this juncture, yeah. And that is seen by what's going on in America with Hollywood stuff, and that is seen by what's going on in the general political arena now, and all that is coming out around the corruptions all over town, really, isn't it? Which is part of the unfolding, the clearing, the releasing, and the truth of a new way emerging. Yeah, the energies will no longer support the same. Yeah. So again, working with the physical mouth, but also into the throat chakra, where you may have felt unable to speak your truth, fearful to speak your truth. Even it would be potentially in past life a survival issue to speak your truth. Yeah. So this is very ancient blocking of the throat chakra of humanity through fear. Yeah. So releasing that from this area. Shabbatike Bodona Kaposha Badikaburia Madaka to Gibarianaka, Jean that Gabarianta to Gibatika Pioya Yapatikatiki, Shalabayanta to Kipoto to Kiandaka, Shalabayanta to Kipotandaraka, Shalabatiko Tanaka Porki Kandaraka, Shalabudota the Kandaraka Porkanta to Gibatandaraka, Shabadikanta Kaka, Shabatikanda Kaka, Shabadikotanda to Kiporkatandaki Kaka, Shalabadiko Tanana Ka Shalabatiko Tadanana ka Shalabatiko Orca anda arca ika ka Tataraki ka Shalabarki ka Shalabatata da ki ka Shalabatiko da ka Shalabado ki Shalabadi Shalabaraka. So just taking a breath. Allowing all those energies to settle. Feeling a shift in your senses, a shift towards truth and trust. So finally, I just want to work with one more piece before we go. And this one is a Amethyst Rose. Yeah. And again, it's for the heart. I feel that so much has been lifted out of the heart right now, so that we can find a new way, a new truth, a new trust in ourselves. That this is just a purification piece, purification of the heart, using the violet ray. I also worked with the violet ray in the equinox transmission on the weekend. So it's working with the Merlin energy as well. So transforming through magic. Yeah? Okay. So allowing this energy to release. Gold and violet. Shoyanana kataka, shoyanana pateki kuka, shobayandataki, shoyanandataki, shoyanandataki, shoyayandataki putatatandataka, shalapukotikika, putalapukotikika, shalapatutotikika, shalapuyandataka, puryandataka, shalabuketika, shalapaka kikandaka, shanan. Is that better? Is that back on? Is that back on, guys? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to hold it now. So that what I was saying was that this is obviously we're shifting frequency that much that the mic keeps blowing. But what I wanted to say was that it feels like we've anchored these two energies of trust and faith energetically into the heart space tonight. And this is to stabilize the heart in a deeper sense and profound knowing. Yes, a deeper sense and profound knowing of your truth. And so that can be stable in your energy field. Yeah. So, if you are feeling a little doubtful or distressed by unfolding emerging news or just the general speed and the velocity of the energies that are coming through, it might be useful to re-listen to those transmissions today that I've done to sort of help strengthen the truth within you, your senses of truth, and trust in a alignment of a deeper knowing as you connect more with your soulful energies. Yeah. So I think I will kind of sign off there, more or less. If there's any of the little crystals that you see that you want to shout out and connect with, you're always welcome. And the next workshop I will do in person will be a large group event for the 10th of October in the Crow's Nest Centre in Sydney in the Fuller Room. So if that grabs you, you can shoot me a message. I can send you more details. Apart from that, I'll catch you online very soon, I hope. And